Measures of center are kind of different ways we can look at finding the middle of a set of data. So sometimes we use the mean, sometimes we use the middle number, the median. Sometimes we want to know the set of data, the datum that occurs most frequently. So the mean we would often call the average, sometimes called the average, is you take the sum of all the numbers, so add them all up, and you divide by the number of numbers that you have. So in this case, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. So added up, they make 35. 35 divided by the number of numbers gives us 5. And so if I put those numbers in order, 1, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 10, it kind of makes sense that 5 is an average. And sometimes it's helpful to get an average, especially when things are close, but it doesn't work so well when we have an outlier. The median sounds a lot like the word middle. The median is the middle value, but only when you have them in order. I've seen so many people make the mistake of looking at a bunch of numbers lined up and they just pick the middle one. It works when your number is in order. It could be ascending from smallest to largest, or it could be descending from largest to smallest. The middle number shouldn't change. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers, that's an odd number, and my middle number is going to be 6. So this is the same, similar, no, it's not. Yes, it is. This is the same set of numbers we have up here. 1, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 10. Notice that when we took the average or the mean, we got 5. But when we take the median, which is the middle number, we get 6. So there are actually different numbers. And the reason why they're different is because maybe 1 or 2 points of data are quite out there. Like 10 is quite a long way away. So it might make more sense to take the median number, which we often hear the median house price instead of the average house price. It might be more useful. If I've got an even number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm going to take the middle two numbers and find exactly in between them. How do I do that? I add them together and divide by 2. So I find the mean of the middle two numbers if I have even numbers. Mode is perhaps the easiest thing of all. The mode is the most common. Mode, most common. So when I have 1, 1, 2, 6, none of the other numbers besides 1 repeat, so my mode is 1. If I had another 2 on there, my mode would be 1 and 2. So you can have 2 modes. If I didn't have that number 1, there would be no mode. That's his mode. So the mode is the most frequent, the one that appears the most. An outlier is a data point that is noticeably different. And you can see it when you graph. Sometimes you don't have to graph, but you can see it really easily when you graph. The best example of an outlier that I use is if I took all of your ages, we'd have a number of people that are, how old are you people? 13? There's a number of people that would be 14, and then you put my age in, I'm way out of, I'm the outlier in that. If you took the mean or average and included my age, that would skew your data. But if you took the median and you put all the 13s and 14s in a row and the 51 on the end, then you just circle the middle one. It doesn't make a difference. So I'm going to find the mean of this set. Do I have to put these in order to find the mean? No, I don't. I'm going to add them all up. I'm going to add 10 plus 2 plus 15. I like to cross them out so I don't miss any of them. Plus 1 plus 15 plus 5 plus 11 plus 19. This is a lot of work. 4 plus 8. And what do I divide by? How many numbers do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Divided by 10. So I have already worked out that these add up to 90, and 90 divided by 10 is 9. So now for the mode, I want to know what the most frequent entry in here is. It's really helpful if you have them in order for this, but I'm just going to eyeball it and look through, and I can see that I have at least 2 15s. Do I have 2 of anything else? I don't. So then my mode for this set of data is 15. To find the median of this, I absolutely 100% have to put these in order. So the middle number looks like 13, but I cannot figure out the median without putting them in order. I'm going to go through and cross them off as I usually we don't put little commas in between them. You can. We just space them out so we're clear that the digits don't blur together. Okay, now I've got them in order. What is my median? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So look at that. As it happens, the median is the middle number, and that's going to be 13. And for this next one, I'll put them in order again. Almost missed that final 19. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So those are my two numbers from which I need to find the middle, and you might be able to figure it out. If you thought of this on a number line, what's between 9 and 10? 9.5, 9.5, but let's prove it by doing the two numbers added together divided by 2, which is the number of numbers. So that's 19 divided by 2, which gives us 9.5. So therefore the median of this one is 9.5.